Whānau, kia ora koutou. Awesome to see everybody this morning. Start with our karakia. Tupi nui te tupi roa, te tupi nā, te tēnei tupi nā runga, we te mana. I ngā tāre, te tākutu kei raro, kei ngā mana i rungi raro, tāwhiti te tupi nei, kapa te tupi kei Hawaii, ka tapu kanoa, tēnā te hau. Te hau o tū, te hau o tāwhiri mātia, wārea ki runga, wārea ki rau o tākutu. Tūru whakamoa ki a tīna, hagi e kui e, tāi ki e. Orena koutou, greetings everybody, welcome in on our Friday. Awesome to see everyone, hope everyone's keeping well, keeping warm. I know it's getting a bit more chillier out there. We're back on our X, preparing our rākau for our fireplaces. You're just coming in for the first time, no mai hana mai whakatau mai. Just coming and just hanging out for an hour, 3 mornings a week, just really nice ways to start our weeks, days, and things to implement into our life, make a practice of. You know, we take what we need to take, we leave what we need to leave in any circumstance, because we all sit in different places. So please just come in and make yourself comfortable. Have a bit of space for yourself. Hopefully we've bought our rākau, one small one, one big one. Sometimes we use the small one, and but every time we use the big one. Bring a little bit of water if you need to, just some room to move a little bit, and an open mind. Awesome. So our 3 parts for, you know, during the mornings, our, if you wanted to call them meditations or our stillness time, where we just have about 10-15 minutes. We have our manawa, we sit in the heart and we pulsate the energy through the body to create wellness, to create the vibration, to be wrapped in that korowai of the manawa. Second one is to align the 3 parts, our ku manawa, whatu manawa, and manawa through our central pro system. Third one is that we've kind of just been moving into is the space, the idea of you know, what sits within us. And I just thought I would just a short kōrero on them, because this is a time that we can lock a lot of the things that we already do into those places, like the 3 hearts. So if we move through if we're moving through the tinana and just to feel the space between, say between the taringa, you know, what kind of sits around inside the upoko, what sits in the area of the whatu manawa, the all-seeing heart. Again, down through the poho area, what sits in the heart space, what sits in our pu manawa space. We also have the central nervous system, you know, sitting through our central po, our house of integrity, all of those sort of things that we can tune in on what sits in those space. How do we, you know, how can we intentionally through energy adjust and realign those places? Our koka, you know, our throat, this is kind of, you know, for in some places, this is considered a chakra. It's considered a chakra. The communication space, the thing that generates breath. The breath comes through, doesn't come from, but comes through this place. What we, the vibration that we generate out into the world, into our whānau, into our community. So we just be mindful of those as we move through the space. Our whare tangata, you know, where our generations come from, our uri. All these places through the body that we can just sit for a little bit and connect back to the body and just observe, just be in that space, just feel the energy that sits around it, because the more times you do it, the more you will start to pick up what's sitting around those energy centers, if you wanted to call them that. Because we create the life that we experience, or we are experiencing the life that we create. So just nice for these to make a practice, and as we can walk into the day, you know, like how do we walk into the day? Do we carry the hour into our each day? If we do it each day, or just the 3 mornings a week, you know, you can notice in the environment how the environment will change, how the environment will feed back to how I am being. So our iarere, you know, that we talk about the frequency, what connects to our frequency, or what frequencies connect as we move through the day within our lives and things like that. And that, you know, I'm not saying it's easy, it can be tricky because everyone else is doing the same thing. So it's how do we negotiate those things, because they all impacts on an energetic level, it all impacts. It comes close to, it comes by us, it can be injected into us, you know, those sort of things. So how do we negotiate all of that as well? The other one was the kiri, when we come up to the skin, the biggest organ that we all have. You know, this wraps our whole tinana, it breathes, it's an indicator, it tells us, it's tohu, it brings stuff to us, you know, like a physical manifestation of what is actually taking place within inside. So just the third one, when we sit in the you know, the quietness of our space within ourselves, those are some of the things that we can tune into and just sort of tap into that we've covered already, just in case, you know, there's sometimes not sure the mind, you know, or we're not sure where to go with it. Those are just some of the points that we can sort of tap into and really feel the energy that surrounds those energy points within the tinana. Awesome. Great to have everyone in this morning. Yeah, very simple stretches. If you have your own, please implement yours. Otherwise, just follow through. They're really simple, nothing too strenuous. No yoga masters in the house on this end. It's a nice space to open up the body. Yep, our time of rest coming in. Let's start with our breath. Feel the heart, enter and exit the tinana, Mahi Rākau. Right, palms facing up, intertwine the fingers, thumb in the lap. Now breathe in, roll the wrists out, feel they ringa up over the poko, Mahi Rākau. The palms away. Up over the poko. Stretch through the tinana, push towards the rangi, go farther. Haki wobble, this time hands come out to the side, full stretch. Fold back into the same position, fingers intertwined. More, two more, Haki Rākau. Wobble. Yeah, ring up over the back of the upoko, tiki uki raro. Allow the strength through the back of the kaki, back of the upoko. I'll get that down a little bit. You know it all the way from the base of the skull, down through the kaki, the upper back, even into the lower back, you can feel this. Uru, but kahi, whakawhiti, our hands up under our kauwai. So you look up, looking towards, reaching through the koka. Uru, but kahi, back to center, tiki roki maui, pushing the chin over the left shoulder. The turning, just creating a stretch. Feel it's all the way down into the side of the spine. Sometimes the kaki sort of is set the wrong way, just having tight up around these areas. Kahi, wa, toru, whakawhiti, to the other side, kumato. The kauwai over the shoulder. Create the stretch. Just listening to ourselves, our space as well. To allow that natural rhythm of breath. Horu, ua, tahi, back to center. Start tilting the upoko. Bring the hand up over, just on the side of your upoko, just to assist with the stretch. Stretching all the way down through the kaki onto the top of the shoulders. Also, to allow it deeper, just drop the shoulder or push the shoulder away. Oru, ua, tahi, center, 50, let's do the other side. Do you feel the body is in the space of mahi and opening? Oru, ua, tahi, beautiful. Come back to center. Akiroto, breath in. Start shifting forward. Steering forward as far as we can. Look out on the fingertips, feel us through the arms and the shoulders. Down through the back. All the way into the hook and the lower back, sometimes into the glutes. You're sitting cross-legged. Your legs are out straight, you'll feel these through the back of the lower, the hamstring areas. You want to see feet flat on papa, just leaning forward, see if we can put our hands papa or on your shins. Feel the spaces. Oru, ua, tahi, back up to center. Tiroto. Iwaho. To the same position, so reduce the breath on the second one, see if we can go in a little bit deeper. These are really good for using in any position. How the breath can assist our releasing of a lot of things in the tinana. This is just one way. Second breath. Oru, ua, tahi, the center, iroto. Wobble. So we're just dropping our kowai, turi, just turn towards the knee. Scut down as far as you can. Remember the arm across the front. And that's a different type of stretch. Be mindful of the body. Allow your natural rhythm of breathing. Oru, ua, tahi. Center, akiroto, breath in between each one. Akiwaho, and 50. Down. Notice one side will be tighter than the other. It's always this side. Good to observe through the tinana. Oru, ua, tahi. Center, iroto, akiwaho, bringing our elbow up over the top of the tinana. Keep that shoulder back so the chest doesn't close. Allow the tinana to relax. Observe where the tension is, where you have to relax. All those sort of things. Getting mindful of our space, of our tinana. Oru. Ua, tahi, whakawhiti, across to the other side. Elbow anō. Just keep that shoulder back so the chest doesn't kind of close over the front. Just bring it back. Weight of the arms should just sit with the feet all the way through the side of the tinana, down through the amo tinana, through the ribs. Oru, ua, tahi, up to center. 5, bring our feet flat, papa, knees up in front of us. Bring our hands back just to support yourself. Until you can do it with no hands, and we're rolling the knees across the front of the tinana. These are all open, all through the hope you've got around the lip area. Lower back, hoku, all through the hope. Straight to your potential, your ability, your space. 2 more, tahi. Ua. Right, come up to our space, find your position. mindful of where your hands are, what face they're facing, put it all before. Closing the eyes. Feel your breath, natural rhythm through the tinana. Starting to settle the tinana, settling that space and calming, relaxing the tinana from the top of the upoko. The top, all across the top of the upoko, all those little muscles of the scalp, and sometimes it tense that we don't realize it. Then all those relax down through the eye, from the forehead, or down the kanuki, down the eyes, eyebrows, down through the ihu, the cheeks. Utu, kauai, relax through the jaw. The way down the back of the kaki, down the front of the neck, the koka, relax the throat. All the way up to the top of the shoulders. Relaxing down to the arms, elbows, through the forearms, all the way to the tips of the fingers. Dropping the shoulders, allow those to fall and just relax. Relax across the poko, the upper shoulders, shoulder blades, relaxing down into the poko, the solar plexus area, the solar plexus area through to the center of the back. Down through the sides of the tinana, or through our ribcage area, our mortar tinana. Down through our internal systems, kidneys, liver, digestive system. Just use your breath, keep it at a natural flow. Down into the lower puku and the lower back. Just release, relax, tension. The hope, the uri area, through the groin, just relax on through here. Maintain your straight back. The line down, if you can find. Keep our central pose straight. Relax through the top of the waiwai, all the way to the turis, knees. Down through the calves, the shins. Down into your ankles. Through your feet. Way to the tips of your toes. Then to release, relax. Here. Remember, anything that comes up, serve us. I just start to elongate the breath. Longer, slower, and deeper. Help slow things down, bring our attention to our center. Fire 3 deep breaths. Gravi, haki roto, draw up the base, to the cinta, the tinana, all the way to the top of the upoko. Haki wago, release the breath. Haki roto, draw the breath up through the cinta. Feel it moving, draw energy up. Haki wago. One more, haki roto, through our breath, to the central pole. Follow the line of the spine if it helps. All the way to the top of the upoko. Feel your energy within your breath pulsate, the pumotomoto, the crown. Release your breath. Right, now just keep your elongated breath, just long, slow, and deep. We are attention to the space between the eyes, the temples, the taringa. Feel its energetic pulse. Around our Hinengaro, up to Whānau. Energy pulse within this space. We are awareness. Slowly bring our awareness down. Observe and feel the space between the chin and the back of the upoko. When you're coming down, space within our kopa, within our kaki, space between each side of the neck. Throat, koka. The breath, long, slow, and deep. Feel that energetic life force that pulsates within your tinana, connecting to the body. You're coming down, feel the space between each shoulder. Across your core, across your chest, to the shoulder blades. You can feel the space. Feel your life force pulsating through your cellular structure. Whānau space, our heart space. Coming down to our solar plex, upper puku. Through to the center of the back. Can you be aware of this space? Where your connection, Tinana. Let's energy pulsating. Slowly moving down to the pito, lower puku, through to the lower back. Your energy, your frequency pulsating through here, your ihi ranga. This divine vibration. Your connection to this space. And our kumanoa, our emotional whare. Whare tangata. Slowly moving our awareness down to our hope. Now really through the groin area, the groin area, and to the hip area. Our center for us, feel its energy pulsing. Its life force in your connection to your tinana. Feel its energy pulsating through every cell. Slowly bring your awareness to your kiri, to your skin that covers the whole tinana. Feel the vibration of your kiri. Let's ihi ranga. Feel its divine vibration. Feel its breath, feel its breathing. Largest organ, feel its life force. Feel your connection to the skin. Kiri, 12 layers. Slowly bring your awareness to just outside of the tinana. Energy that sits around our body, around our tinana. Feel the level of your vibration. Sits around the tinana. Feel the breath of your skin. Your vibration, frequency, it's life force. The energy of your internal house. Slowly bringing our awareness to our manawa, to our heart space, center of our popo. Take your seat in the center of your heart. Your Māori pulsating through your tinana. The mana of your open heart that surrounds you. There are 3 breaths. Hakiroto, elongated breath out through the center, all the way to the pumotomoto. Use your breath. Go hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Hakiroto. Ready, slowly coming back to our space. Your toes, your fingers. When you're ready, open the eyes. Here, Whānau, moving into our kōtipito. Movement, tension, beginning to open the tinana. Into our feet. Facing Te Taira Whiti. When we talked about this on Wednesday, start to open up the tinana, find your space, play yourself. Your feet may be a little bit wider. Facing the Te Taira Whiti, east. Hakina, breath in. You can follow through with the eyes closed. Hakiwaho. Kōtipito, circulate our hands, acknowledge our balanced center. Tūwhera mai kia rangi nui. Mōwa kia whakatuanu. Kōtipito, our center. Kia te mode. Hei oranga Wairua. Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Kōtipito, balance center. I tūtamatāne. Tūtamawahine. Balance center of our feminine, masculine. O ki whakamuri. Ia ngātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Māori. Whakaheke. Kōtipito. Well, for our generations that are to come, tupuna tamoni, kuriro mai ti hei, turi ki te tai tonga. To ourselves, Hakina, Haputa, Kōtipito. Situate your movements, find your fluidity. Whira mai kia rangi nui. Tā maua kia pupatuan. Ko te pito. Kia te mau. Ranga Wairua. Hinengaro. I oranga Tinana. I oranga Whānau. Ko te pito. Te tūtamatāne. Te tūtamawahine. Ko te pito. Balance of our feminine. Masculine. Ki whakamuri. Anga atu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Māori. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Well, our generations are to come. Tupuna Māori, Tīhei, Puri ki te tai, Hauauru, Hina, Haputa, ko te pito. Whira mai kia rangi. Tā maua ki a whakatuaruku, ko te pito. Tia te mauri. Ngā Wairua, hei o ranga Hinengaro. Ranga Tinana. Hei o ranga Whānau. Ko te pito. Tūtamatāne. Tūtamawahine. Ko te pito. We are balancing. Ki whakamuri. Me rātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei o ranga. Ngauri. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Clearing our lines for our generations that are to come. Tukuna Māori, Tīhei, Muri ki te tai, Tōkaru. Our four directions, Hina, Haputa, He pito. Whira mai kia rangi. Tā hoa, Papatuaru, ko te pito. Kia te mauri. Ngā Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro, I Tinana, hei oranga Whānau, ko te pito, well our families, ki tūtamatāne, ki tūtamawahine, ki pito, balance natural flow, o ki whakamuri, nā ātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, Ngauri, ka heke, ko te pito. Tukuna Māori, Tīhei. Wai, hākina, breath in. Eyes closed, haputa. Palms facing forward, just draw our shoulders back to the upokoa. Feel our feet grounded on papa. Feel yourself grounded in the world of light. Feel your connection to your tinana. The energy of the rising of Tamanui Te Rā. The energy pulsating through your tinana, your Māori, your life force. Wow, eyes open, coming back into our space. This morning, bringing our short Rākau up. But I just carry on, go through our Wednesday one. You have a short Rākau, if you can work the long one, keep the pipe. Mahi Pēnei. Going to go through our Wednesday one again, Whānau. So Whānau that went here. Kai Mahi Pēnei. Start to work and open up the tinana, walking through the forearms, wrists, fingers. So just listen to where you are. If this way is a little bit challenging, bring the Rākau around to the Mahi Pēnei. Right, it doesn't turn the wrist as much. Right, when it's horizontal. Right. You let in the wrist, it's a little, just a bit more gentle. If you're okay with it, bring it out to the sides. Mahi Pēnei. You feel more of a stretch through the forearm and the wrists. Ketu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Right, bring our short Rākau into right hand. Just tapping. Be careful of the knee, above the knee, up and across the front of the thigh. right? It's awakening the tinana. Allowing anything that's sitting kind of dislodged with intention. So we are thinking about that as well. Right. Go, just be careful. Stop this just to get your aim right. Pull up and down the side of the thigh. Go through the front. Right. Feel these. So you tap through. Get better, just apply a bit more pressure. Toru, you up. Tahi. Really. Back to our Mahi. You feel like you've stretched enough, now you can sort of push the Rākau up over the shoulders, Mahi Pēnei. You'll stretch all through the arms and stuff. Awesome. Just until you get used to it, you can bring it out to this level. This will be our third step. Petu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Right, bring our Rākau to our left hand. Okay, Mahi Pēnei, pull up the other side. Kia tūpato. Turi, be careful of the knee, staying above the knee. Stepping all up through the front of the thigh and down the side. Sometimes through the sides here, be related to the puku. You can go on with the puku. Intense and relate to those places. Toru, Tua, Tahi. Kia Rākau, down to the sides, forward. Kia big Rākau up. Now usually when you're by yourself, you can work that. They drive 3 to 5 times on each side. Large Rākau, palms facing down. Mahi Pēnei. Come up over, you can touch the part of your lower back. Awesome. This is part where we're tuning into ourselves. It's just up over the shoulders, head to quiet. Starting to open up, move energy. The thing that's locked in our shoulder area, chest, upper back, arms. Go through the movement with our tuakana, our Rākau. Can move the stuff. Right, Petu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Opening our Rākau out front, Mahi Pēnei, so we can drop. Tap the Rākau with our turi, our knees. Then elevate your Rākau. Instead of down here. Bring it up opposite the puku, the poho. Just tapping the Rākau, the turi. Opening up the hope around the turi, our knees. Ankles also starts to engage the lower puku. Petu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Bring the Rākau up over the top. To our shoulders, Mahi Pēnei. First one. Just the power our feet that just kind of isolates through the top a little bit more. But if you're just coming in, just take your time, feel your space, feel your tinana. So allow that all to open up across the poho. Starting to move through the spine down at the hips. Petu, Waru, Iwa. Okay, awesome. Start Mahi Pēnei, pivot off the back foot. Turning the whole tinana. Feel it pulling through the body, opening up, down through the spine, into the hips, down through the turi, all into our waiwai. Nice gentle movement, it's all self-care. Don't be too strenuous, be accessible for everybody. Petu, Waru, Iwa, Te Kau. Right. Rākau, up over the top. Arms facing down. Mahi Tinana. Winding our arms around, circulating the hands. Focusing on pushing the hands forward. Feel your weight shift through the tinana. Any tension that's coming up, any tension that needs to be released. The warmth that's moving, building through the tinana. Creating the awareness. Focusing, the hands are pushing out, pushing forward in front of the tinana. Whetū. Wairua. Iwa. Te kai, ka pai, elbows. Pull the elbows up. Now with intention, focusing on the elbows, pushing out forward. Feel a work into the tinana a little bit deeper. Be mindful of your breath. Space. Realigning, opening, awakening. Lifting our balance. Whetū. Wairua. Iwa. Go. And now go back to parallel, front of the tinana, palms up, Mahi Tinana. It's coming back the other way, our arms. Move Rākau up to eye level, even a flick from the bottom up to the top. You may see a lot of these movements in kapahaka or Mahi Rākau if you've ever done any of this. In this form, it's really into way for self-care, just to looking after ourselves. Wairua, iwa, te kau, wairua to the side, the Rākau up over the shoulders, over the top. Your breath, natural flow. Feel a tinana move, pivoting off the foot, but just looking after our turi. Whetū. Wairua. Iwa. Te kai, ka pai now bringing our thighs right through. Bringing up the turi. A little bit of mahi into our knees and thighs. Looking out through. Flexibility through the hope. First, we drop into the squatting position. Also, we're opening up the center of the puku for our digestive tract. Whetū. Wairua. Iwa. Go. Right, just back to our first stage. Drawing the Rākau up. Eye level. Ono. Whetū. Wairua. Iwa. Te kau. Beautiful. Awesome. Waito mahi. Parallel. Arms facing down into the poho. To drop the foot. Down across the tinana. Now extending it further through the back. Feel it through the shoulder blades. Reaching the tinana the other direction. Put on that foot. Or not. Whetū. Wairua. Iwa. Go. Whānau. If before any more mahi, you can drop yourself into lower position in the knees. Push further out across the tinana. Whetū. Wairua. Iwa. Go. Whānau. It's time to pop up. Yeah, in to pop up. Or not. Whetū. Wairua. Iwa. Go. Bye-bye. We come with you more. Stay up in front of us, parallel with us. Right hand at the top, left hand at the bottom. Waki pēnei. Right, let's keep ourselves looking straight ahead. The upoko should be straight ahead. Full extension out the front. With the rākau as far back, shoulder as we can. Pushing energy all through our back, through our hope. Petu. Waru. Iwa. Go. Right now, using the waiwai, coming down, sharp. Naro, manaki mua. Sharp forward. Try and keep the back straight, much as we can. Come down through the thighs. Shoot. 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 So, petu. Waru. Iwa. The go. Rākau back, centre. Same footsteps. Now we're just moving the rākau. Allow that to move around the sides of the tinana. Keep light on the feet. Just feel the rhythm between your feet and your rākau. So keeping these together. The faster your waiwai goes, or the rākau, then this thing should be simultaneous. Right, Hitu, Waru, Iwa, go, the bobby come around, to waiwai, okay. Close the rākau down a little bit, utilize the waiwai. Or through the hook there, lower puku. Movement of the tinana. Right. Petu, Waru, Iwa, Heka. Awesome. The rākau moving in the same direction. Right, feel its breath around your tinana. Allow your natural rhythm of movement. Some places and spaces may be a little bit different, where the training is that the tinana stays still, depending where the kaupapa is. For us, really just keeping the body relaxed, allowing things to move, opening up the tinana. Right, Petu, Waru, Iwa, the ko, get that rhythm around the tinana. Up to ko tamaki more, across the tinana, and so across the back. Top of the rākau should be sweeping across the back, and so across the front. The nice ways with intention, just clearing the energy around our tinana. Especially if we're into certain sort of maki, it's nice ways, you know. We used to bathe in Tangaroa, bathe in our rivers. This format, and use our rākau to sweep the breath. Hāne, across the tinana. Right, Hitu, Waru, Iwa, Te ko, one more, and we change with both palms up. Waki pēnei. Feel that sweep across the front, back of the tinana. Ono, Hitu, Waru, Iwa. Right, te ko. Beautiful. So, your rākau back up centre. Palms down, draw in, roll the wrist back. This is where our breath is in. This breath is a little bit more forced. It's so like the beginning. Haki waho. Iroto. Waho. Iroto. Roto. Waho. Iroto. Waho. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Fill the whole tinana. Empty the whole tinana. 3 more. Iroto. Iwaho. Iwaho. Iroto. Haki waho. Right, bring our Rākau. Whakatā, push the extension out, stepping back. Yeah, ringa halfway down the Rākau. Just lean into the Rākau, bringing at the hope, the hips. Allow the stretch. That Māori energy to settle in through the stretch. If you need to lower your hands down your Rākau, by all means. The intention is just to stretch and open through the arms, the shoulders, down through the back, through the hips, the hope, through the back of the waiwai. Right now, push, whanato tinana ki Māori. Just push your torso, your body out towards the left. Bring it all the way down the side of the left of the tinana, down to the left waiwai, down the back. Allow that to stretch through there. Toru, ua, tahi. Right, relax back to center. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Whanato tinana ki Mākau, push out to the right. Feel that stretch all the way down the side of the tinana. Hope in the back of the waiwai. Toru, ua, tahi, back to center. Hold here. Lima, pa, toru, ua, tahi. Kia whakatā, bring our Rākau up, Whānau, our left palm down and close, right palm up. Open, holding the Rākau. Tuakama tēnei. Eyes closed. Just feel the difference in your energy. Feel your tinana. Feel its awakened states. And your balance. That central post, our house of integrity for the spine. Pinui te tuki roa, te tuki ko te pinati, kene te tuki ko te tuki rāringu, koe te mana. Pahi ngā tāne te tāko te keiraro, kei ngā manu i hui raro tāwhiki. Kei ka matu kei waiki ka tapu ka roa, tēnā te hau, te hau o tū. Ka hau o tāwhiri mā te awāria ki runga, wāre ki raro o tākoto. Turu whakamoa ki a tīna, tīna. Haumie hui, ai ki e. It's beautiful, awesome whānau. Wikiana ki a koutou. Te mahana Wairua, te warm. Awesome, wikiana ki a koutou. Have a beautiful weekend, whānau. We'll see you all again Monday. Ka pai tō rā whakatā. Ka kite.